complete without a More menu. Let's go ahead and load it to see what else this POI has in store. Here we see an abundance of controls for what appears to be a very intimidating screen, but is actually quite simple. Through our experience as integrators over the years, we never failed to hear our clients make simple requests which at the time we could not accommodate due to the lack of capability of the equipment we used. What our clients at the time desired was the ability to choose and manage their own favorites or preset lists. This manager provides this indispensable capability and puts the power of the interface in the user's hands. Let's take a closer look at the controls. At the top we have current status information. Below this we have the preset list scroll box. Over here we have the list editing buttons. To the right we have a traditional keypad for dialing in channels or frequencies. On the bottom left we see helpful reminders on how to use this manager. On the very bottom we see status data, which even tells us the XM signal strength, Marantz firmware revision, as well as this POI's version ID. Here we see a button that may not make sense at first, so let's take a closer look. This is the XM probe or channel learner. In order for this POI to present XM data including channel names for presets within the slider, we need to know what they are. There are only two ways to learn and store XM data, manually and automatically. At ACX we prefer automatically. This child POI and the ALX G1 collaborates with the Marantz tuner in order to extract and store this essential data. This completely eliminates the need to manually adjust channel names and numbers whenever XM alters its channel listing, which happens more often than one realizes. As with all ACX POI managers and tools, there are helpful reminders where and when you need them. Let's go back to the preset manager and see what we can do with it. Since we don't have any XM presets, let's add a couple so we can see just how easy this manager is to use. At ACX, a few of us are partial to the oldies, big band music, and of course the latest game scores. By interacting with the XM tuner, we already know which channels we want. So we're going to use the keypad to dial them in and then add them to the list. As each favorite preset is dialed in, we'll simply add them to the preset list with the Add button. If we change our minds, we could always remove them with the Remove button. As you can see, as we add each channel, it is inserted into the list box, and its channel number is displayed to remind us which ones have been chosen. Once we are satisfied with the list, we simply save it by selecting the Save button. As we see, the More menu closes itself upon saving your new preset list. At this point, the preset list will immediately become available to all users logged into Alexis. You may have noticed that there is no Info button on the main interface. That's because it's tucked away within the Preset Manager. Let's reopen the Preset Manager and take a quick look at the Info window. As with all ACX POIs, the information page provides convenient reminders and instructional information for users and installers alike. All the information needed on how to use an ACX POI is always at the touch of a button. And of course, the info page contains a few convenient web links. The ACX link. Let's see if there's anything new at ACX. the Marantz website. Here we can locate information about the tuner or any one of the outstanding Marantz components. And last but not least, a link to the XM Radio website. This is where you can sign up for an XM account, register your XM Mini tuner, or even check out the latest channel listings. We hope you enjoyed this demo for the Marantz ST7001 Tuner Child POI. For more information about this POI or any of the ACX products, be sure to drop us an email at info@acxland.com.